Dennis Jernigan here with you with another Parkinson's Moment, episode 11. Nothing brings a family together like a wedding, and nothing brings out the Parkinson's moments like big family get-togethers. Trust me on that. Let me tell you about several Parkinson's moments I've had over the past few weeks. Up until May 24th, we had one daughter of our 5 who remained single. But that all changed when a wonderful man of God came in and swept her off her feet this past year. As the wedding of our daughter approached, I was utterly giddy with anticipation, and my heart overflowed with ideas as to how to bless my children and grandchildren, because I knew this would be one of those very rare opportunities when all my children would be together. Little did I know what lay in store for me and our entire family. First of all, we live in a very wild place, to say the least. I'm always inspired by seeing the variety of animals we have seen on our land. We have bobcats and owls and wild pigs and coyotes and rabbits and snakes and armadillos and possums and raccoons and otters and woodchucks and who knows what else, and besides all manner of birds. It was kind of cool to see what God was going to bring up to surprise us each day. On one particular errand run, I took one of my Aussie granddaughters, and along the way we saw a skunk walking along the side of the road. They don't have skunks in Australia, so this was a special treat for her. Another mile down the road, and she spotted a couple of deer. And then as we were making our way back home, a coyote, this is the truth, ran right across the road in front of us, and my granddaughter got to see it for several seconds before it bounded into the brush. I could not have asked for a more inspiring set of circumstances. During the week, we battled barn swallows as they attempted to build a nest in a place not approved of by my wife. We had several mornings in which Melinda had conversations with these would-be nest builders that often lasted several minutes, and I wish I had recorded a video of these standoffs. I was thoroughly entertained. And then we found 2 coach-whip snakes living under our front door. That's the truth. One day, my Aussie son-in-law went to sit down on our front porch and just happened to see a very large snake curled beneath a cushion, and he enlisted the help of another son-in-law, and he removed the snake. Here's a short video of how that went.
Shit, its mouth opened like this.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Its mouth was open and was coming around.
That was... The kids absolutely loved it, and I found great joy in using Parkinson's as an excuse to not take part. One of many Parkinson's moments I experienced during the almost 4-week period our family was all together. I found so much joy in watching my family experience these wild moments. There's actually one more episode of on the wild side we experienced as a family. One morning, one of my daughters stepped out of the side door of our garage and onto the one wooden step below. She heard what she thought were baby rabbits or baby mice or baby somethings coming from underneath the step. My daughter then very gingerly lifted the step, only to discover a mother skunk and 4 newborn skunk kits. She then enlisted the help of another sister, and they managed to capture the mother skunk without being sprayed. I couldn't believe it. Just watch this brief footage of those next few harrowing moments. Incredibly, they were able to relocate and release the skunk family, intact, to a far corner of our property. This was not a Parkinson's moment, but a moment of God displaying his amazing creativity as a blessing for our grandchildren. They will never forget that day.
Hold on, let me get a really good grip. Just go from the top back. That way it protects yourself. She's on her.
Okay. Yes, we got it.
Oh, they are cute though. Come see them. Okay. No, we'll look in just a minute. We need to put something under her. Cardboard, Amazon box. I need Where's the mom? Oh, she's spraying. I smell a little bit.
Just drag that out of the way.
It's under the trash can.
In the barn, I have plastic totes.
Those little babies are so cute. They're so cute, the babies.
Yeah, they're really cute until they get big.
The babies are so cute.
Under the barn, I have plywood.
Are the babies on?
That's not going to be thin enough.
We need
But we want it.
Oh
and
my gosh.
I want it to be able to carry her though, Glow.
I know, but if we get the cardboard under her, then
I could
we can
flip
do
it.
something else.
Shovel? No,
You
because
have
no.
an Amazon box, Mom?
Glory, what about this?
They're like it's not stiff enough.
I have my tote lids out in the barn, Glory.
So cute. I just want to touch one.
Baby's thin as that giant. She wants her baby. She's gonna stay right close.
Skunk is my revelation.
She knows we're trying to help her. Lord, let her know we're trying to help her.
That's going to take both of us.
Those mama instincts will stay strong.
She's spraying.
Yeah.
Hey, Zilla, back away.
She's spraying.
Well, I'm praying because she's a
She's
creature that God
Oh, I
created.
can smell it.
And she's trying to
She's spraying.
put the lid on. I'm so nervous. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Scooch a little further so I can get the cardboard. Oh, I can smell it. Take all your stuff, please. Do you have a cardboard?
I have it.
Okay. Okay. All right, put it on.
Don't want her to jump.
Take your stuff in. Here, okay.
She's here. How's that, Steve Irwin?
Skunk removal 101.
Okay. So I'm going to put her on the gator and take her to the far corner. Okay. Put the babies in with her. Or just hold them. Just hold them. Okay. Then this is how we're going to do it.
Just release them back.
Yeah. We're going to go put them in the far corner away from the house. Right here.
Come and look at the baby. Come and look at the baby skunks, guys.
Last time to see the babies.
Can I pet it?
Yeah, you can pet it. I don't care. You just have to wash your hands when you're done.
Let me pet it. Oh my gosh.
Where's Ellie?
Wait, can I hold one?
The far
I want
corner.
to hold one.
No.
Ellie. Wait, but what if they lose their mom? And what if
We've got her mom. Mom's not going anywhere.
put them mom?
We'll put them out and then I'll let the mom go and I'll run away.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, they're way cuter than mom's skunk. One's trying to get on me.
They're very smart animals too. They eat bugs and grubs and worms.
I just got 4 little babies. Do they bite humans?
If you get close enough and they're mean, yeah, they might.
Are you gonna keep
But
them
more
for
than
now?
anything, they'd rather spray you because that's a
No, they're gonna let.
and their spray sticks to you for a really long time.
Oh yeah, I remember like Anna Galen had a.
We had an event to go to and somebody
Yeah.
got sprayed in the garage and it soaked into the house. And then we were at the event and people kept saying, "What is that smell? It smells
Yeah.
like skunk." And it was us.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey babies.
guys.
I want a big one.
Boop.
Boop. Oh.
Y'all go wash your hands.
Go wash up with Dawn dish soap, please.
Go wash up now, guys.
Annabelle, Zella, go wash.
Stella, go wash up. It's Skunk Mania days in Oklahoma.
That is. Oh, no, with a mum? Oh, I can smell it. It smells good. It's like, alright, I think they want to go.
No, you don't want to smell the full force. I have amazing daughters. Also, I was inspired to create a treasure hunt for my grandchildren. The older children helped the younger children solve the clues and locate the treasure. It was just so sweet to see them working together and encouraging one another. Here are a couple of brief videos that share the joy and wonder Melinda and I created for the children, which in turn created joy and wonder in us.
No, that's just root. No, there was orange. Yes, it was orange. Look right there. I see something there. That's something. Yeah. I told you. Guys,
Good
watch.
job.
Guys, stop digging with your hands.
Don't dig with your hands
Oh,
if there's
yeah,
tools.
that's a chest. That's a chest.
That's a root.
That's That's a root. No,
Orange.
that's a root. That's a root. That's a
Okay,
root.
if people have tools, don't
Let
put
me
your
give
hands in
you a
there.
clue. You will see something black first.
Black is first.
Can I have a turn?
Okay, let other children, if
I've
you've
got
been
a
digging,
shovel.
let them get in
Everyone
the
back up.
Back up.
Everyone. Let Elliot get a turn.
Yeah.
Elliot hasn't have a turn.
Yes, she has, but we're taking turns.
Oh.
Yes. All right,
Okay.
let's keep digging.
Annabelle, you
digging.
need to get in there.
Get in there, Elliot.
Here, here's your shovel, Elliot.
I want to. There's somebody help me break these roots.
Someone give Elliot a shovel, please.
Yeah, miss. So can I have it this way? There we go.
Dig more towards where Zella's standing.
Oh, I'm here, guys.
Back
Oh,
up.
it's in here.
Okay, here's another shovel.
Let's leverage.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Turn it over. Oh, thank you. Woo.
Hey, bring it out
Over
here
here, in the clearing.
in the clearing.
Get off the shovel.
Oh.
Let me hold it. Ew, it's
No, it's too heavy.
Okay, say, we've conquered the forest of bread. Say, thank you, Gma, G-Paw. Woo!
Oh, yeah. There was another Parkinson's moment that proved to be almost more than I could bear. We have a huge barn, and in that barn we have a pool table, air hockey, ping pong, and foosball to help with entertaining the grandchildren. And oh, yeah. We also have a half-court basketball area. Of course, my desire to play a game of basketball with one of my sons and my new son-in-law overrode my wisdom and forced me into the game. And within the first 30 seconds, I had broken a rib when said rib met with new soon-to-be son-in-law's elbow. It literally knocked the breath out of me, and I was unable to breathe for almost 45 seconds. I declared it to have been a Category 2 flagrant foul, and yet another Parkinson's moment. I was in constant pain and had to wear a compression bandage for the next 3 weeks. Not fun for anyone, much less for one struggling with Parkinson's. Just take my word on it. Now, 4 days later, we gathered for the wedding. I was an absolute emotional mess all day. They had me arrive 2 hours early to see my daughter in her dress for the first time in order to help me not to be a sobbing mess during the ceremony. I could not stop weeping. I was just so happy for her, and she was so beautiful. To help calm myself and get some alone time before the ceremony, I found a place in the sanctuary to be alone. And you wouldn't have guessed this, but while I was sitting there asking the Lord to help me be mentally present all day, the worship pastor began to sing my song, "If I Could Just Sit With You a While." And I melted into a blubbering mess. It was very mind-blowing to realize the Lord was using one of my own favorite songs to minister to me. As I walked my daughter down the aisle, I couldn't stop crying. I just couldn't. I wept through the worship time during the ceremony. I was broken by my daughter's vows in a good way when she spoke the words, "I can now stop being the strong one and just be Galen." At that very moment, you could hear people softly crying and Melinda and me melting into a sobbing mess. It was just such a happy moment. They then had a time of communion, and guess what? They used my song, "If I Could Just Sit With You a While," as the background music for this portion of the ceremony. And if you can believe it, I was even more of a mess, if that's even possible. I asked the worship leader after the ceremony if he had seen me earlier in the sanctuary when he had sung my song. He said he had not. Mind blown again, a typical feeling for those who experience Parkinson's moments, and for those who don't. Of course, my daughter, being even more creative than her dad and open to experiencing life with joy, she and I planned a playful moment after our father-daughter dance. First, we danced to the song "A Million Dreams" from the film The Greatest Showman, and I sobbed. I told her how beautiful she was and how I couldn't believe she chose that particular song and what a blessing it was for me and how she had blessed my life. And what people were not expecting was this 66-year-old man tremoring with Parkinson's, to spread his arms out to each side while two of his sons unbuttoned his shirt sleeves, revealing fake full arm sleeve tattoos. Why tattoos? Just because. My daughter then threw me a bejeweled black mic while she held a bejeweled white mic, and we broke out into a completely choreographed rendition of the Taylor Swift song, Shake It Off, a perfectly planned Parkinson's moment.
There's a house we can build, and the room inside is filled with things from far away. So beautiful. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. Say it all sounds crazy.
Oh, well, we're about to dance right now. We're about to dance. Can you dance? Can you dance? We're about to dance.
I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to the wrong side.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, the vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we can make.
After our routine, the place absolutely erupted into a huge dance party that went on until everyone was completely exhausted. I danced with my wife, my children, my grandchildren, and laughed and couldn't stop crying and laughing, and I found myself at times closing my eyes and just taking in the sounds. I danced, broken rib and all, until I could dance no more. Sometimes a man just has to suck it up and do what a man must do to create special moments for his family in spite of Parkinson's and in spite of broken ribs. It was my goal to celebrate my daughter and my new son-in-law with so much reckless abandon My family would never forget the sense of joy we all felt in that moment. My challenge to you is that you would not allow what people think of you to keep you from experiencing joy in spite of your pain, and to be open to the incredible creativity of Almighty God in any given moment. Our God simply outdid himself for me and my family over these past 4 weeks, and for that I am more than grateful. I'll take all the Parkinson's moments I can get. Be blessed.